Greetings everybody, welcome back to BallySpring. We're now into October. Very nice autumnal colours on the trees. We've got things to do. Our sorghum is coming along nicely. That needs to be fertilised again. So we need to go down that route, but that is looking very luscious and green. And hopefully that is going to come pretty quick, because the ducklings, I can't remember how much we tipped in there, but they're munching their way through. I think we'll be alright until that's actually ready to harvest that sorghum. Usually around 4 months, isn't it? And if we go through here, I'm going to shut that up. I wanted, if you remember, to fence off or wall off these animal pens that we put down. I don't know why the grass doesn't come out to here, at least. It just looks a bit odd. I may see if I can do something about that when we've put the boundary up, but my only fear is the grass textures. I think we've got an extra one in here. I think it's a lot longer than this grass here, and the meadow grass probably again might look a bit weird, but I might have a little play with that off camera and save the game before I do it, so it doesn't look too weird. So yeah, we've got those jobs to do. Now in terms of placing down the walls, etc., I will carry on recording, and depending on how it goes you may see it as a little time lapse, or if not, you'll see it when it's completed, but either way you're going to see the end product. So that is the plan, and we're probably just going to come off of there. We'll have to come straight down sort of roughly to here, and then I'm hoping we can squeeze something in there. I'm pretty sure I've done it before, managed to put a little strip of fence in there, but we'll see how that goes. But yeah, things to do, plenty of. So I think what we'll do that in a second. We'll get some work done. I think we'll go and grab a fertilizer spreader and some fertilizer as well, obviously. We do have, I think all our grass fields are ready to harvest now, or to mow, cut. Yeah, so look at all this. Awesome. Okay. Also, yeah, I did complete the contracts. I think it was 12, wasn't it? And then this guy here we finished off at. So I did those and collected the money. I don't know what contracts are available. There is a lot of baling contracts on this map because there is a lot of grass. In fact, that is all it is, baling. So at the minute, not really interested in doing that. So yeah, no. Right, we'll jump in our tractor, head on up to the store. I'm hoping we could probably buy a fertilizer spreader, and I'm going to see if we can get away with buying a cheapish pallet of fertilizer. Okay, oh my goodness, the dogs, oh, I'm not even looking, dogs in the road. Right, let's stop here. Let's have a look at our little catalogue of items. Oh man, look, there's a side mower there. How annoying. Tell you what, there's two nice tractors there as well. Very cheap. I don't know if that would be okay around the yard. Anyway, no good there. So, right, fertilizer spreaders we need. Now, I'm probably going to go for one that hooks up to the back like that, because I think it's going to be easier in the long run. This is a big favourite of mine. That is awesome for lime spreading. If you haven't used it for lime, it just holds quite a lot and it doesn't use quite a lot, which is the main thing. But yeah, I'm looking at some of these guys now. I've got some of the older ones installed, mainly for my vintage series, but I think these are going to be a little bit too small in terms of capacity. We do have this. I've used this one quite a lot. I try and use things a little bit different, but that could be quite good for us. See, with that or one of these, that's a hell of a price difference. So 16.5 grand. I think we will just go for this, Sky. Yeah, we'll go for this now. I think this will be okay for fertilizer. Lime, probably not so good. But I'm going to buy that. What does that do again? Just put wheels, spraying sheet. Wheels and spraying sheet. We'll just keep that standard, I think. So we've gone maximum capacity. 1700 litres. Is this the one that says it holds 1700 litres but actually only holds 1600 litres? I didn't want to come out of there. We are going to go into pallets. Now I hope the store doesn't mind, but we are going to leave some of it up. We could always come and collect some at some point, although we haven't got a flatbed trailer. We do obviously have a forklift here, which is handy. So we can use that if need be. There you go, look at that. €1,000 for 5,000 litres of fertiliser. That is not to be sniffed at. Look at that. So, reasonably cheap little shopping outing there. We'll hook up to this guy. Now we should be able to drive into that field as it is. And we'll fill up that. Oh yeah, it's 1650. Look, I knew it was something like that. So false advertising. Not happy about that. Anyway, let's get back down to the field, and we'll get that. Dog, will you get out of the road? Oh, now we're gonna have an accident with it. Goodness me. Right, let's get to the field and do some spreading. Right, down the bumpy little track, and we'll go up in that view. Beacons off. Now it's going to be quite hard to see. Let's just do a little test. We should be okay though. Yeah, absolutely fine. Good. Yeah, it's going to be quite hard to see where we've been, so I'm just wondering if we should start up in this corner, because this is probably about the straightest run we have on this edge. I think it said 18 meters. We'll have a quick look, test that. That'll probably do for me. We'll have to keep checking the map, I think, as we go. But another beautiful morning here. Well, we've just gone into afternoon now, actually, because I've got ×5 on. I think we'll probably keep it at that, ×3, ×5. We're on 2 days per month, so should be okay with that. And I'm thinking the aim is to get some goats this episode. So once we've got the walls all fixed and done, I'm just going to go straight up there, I think. I mean, you can't really. In places you can see where you've been, but it's not very crystal clear, is it? I mean, if we get time as well, I may mow one of our fields. So we're not using too much. We should have plenty. Right, okay, so let's go on to here. looking pretty good to me. Wow, that's so annoying, isn't it? We'll go with that. I'll put cruise control on. Yeah, I could be overlapping a little bit too much, but as long as we get it done right. This corner's gonna need touching up, I think, as we go. And we'll stop about there. Oh, didn't want to do that. It's a tiny little bit in this corner. I don't know if that helped, or if that helped. Yes, it did. Let's just go up and down, I think. Again, very hard to see. We'll go with that. Yeah, we'll go with that. But it shouldn't take us too long, and we're not using up a massive amount. Right, we've just got this little strip over here. I don't know if we're going to make it all in one hit. We're going to try. Hopefully something like that, maybe. Probably not. Or maybe. I'll come over a little bit. Yeah, we should be alright. Ooh, tiny little spot there. Oh, didn't want to do that. Did I get that? I didn't even get that, did I? Come on. There we go. That's it. Right, we're done. Enough jumping out of the tractor. Oh, let's see if we could use this little shed here. I'm not too sure about this shed at the moment because we're not going to get huge things in there, and that's literally as far as we can go. But for things like that, probably ideal. Okay, right, that's that job done. So what I'm going to do, I will just park the tractor here, and we will go ahead with this now, I think. So what I'll do is I will talk for the first little bit, and then it will go quiet. So it'll either then be a time lapse, or it will be you just coming in once I've finished. So we'll see how we go. So it probably is going to cost a little bit to do this, because I think the we want decoration actually and fences. I'm pretty sure the wall section of wall is 200. Yeah, see. So now what I found with these walls, so you can spin them obviously like that, so the bit that pivots at the front there by the 200, that's more of a like solid mass. So if you come up to a bit like that, it tends to jump up. But if you try to butt this up the other way around, you can go right in, look, on it, so you can join up pretty well to other existing walls and things like that. Now I do want to get the same sort of angle which we look like we are getting, and I'm aiming down towards that trough. So I'm going to place that one down. Now obviously I went inside on that because you might not get away with this on other things, but because it's sort of like a knobbly wall, that looks pretty good to me. I'm happy with that. And now it's going to be just a case of going down and hopefully meeting up with that. So if you do find you've got a really small gap, you can sort of push the wall in a bit further and overcome that problem. Right, but anyway, let's do this. So like I say, hopefully you will see this, but I'll get cracking with it now. Right, hopefully you did see that and it wasn't too painful, but I think that actually went quite well. So as you can see, it does look like it's just a continuous wall, so you can really, I'm quite impressed with them, you can do that quite well. Obviously you've got that gap there I need to sort out, I've just said that. This has gone very well over here. And then that's even that there looks pretty good. It's just with the style of that wall, it just seems to go really well. And yes, I'm very happy. Yeah, happy with that. Now I'm thinking, because over here I was going to leave this spare for something, which I won't reveal yet. But I'm wondering if we could fit a double gate in there. I don't know if I've left enough room there, or it's even going to fit. So BallySpring double metal gate. What way? Oh, I tell you what, you're joking. That is perfect, isn't it? Is that not perfect? What about if we snap that round? No, I'd rather have it like that. Bosh. I'm hoping that opens inwards. Not a huge problem if it doesn't. Oh. Okay, never mind. That's alright, that's fine. You can't really seem to tell which way they do open though, unless there is a way of knowing. But that's good. I'm happy with that. I think we've got to wait for that one to shut before we can do that one. Awesome. And then obviously we've got that gate over there, so yeah, that's going to be pretty good. Right, now to solve this problem. So we're going to go back into decoration. Now I'm really hoping, I'm pretty sure I have done this on other animal pens. I think it's very tricky though because of this collision. Yeah. Is there any cheaper fences actually? That's pretty expensive. I don't think any of the... Oh, there's this one, isn't there? That's quite high, isn't it? No, what about if we leave... No. Oh man, I knew there would be something that would slip us up. Oh, I don't like that, but if it works, no. No, I'm not particularly. Ooh, that would work, but it's left a little bit of a gap. Yeah, you need to leave a little bit of a gap. That was there just then, wasn't it? Why did that not do that? Well, the only other thing I can think of is to go in here and stick some jelly down. Not jelly, we don't want jelly. Is there any... I know I've got some rocks and things like that installed. Could put down a toilet. Really? No way. What about... So we want to keep it... What have we got? Nah, that wouldn't work. We'll get there, guys. Don't panic. We will get there. There's some... Oh, but that's too big. Ah! Stack of firewood. Tell you what, look at that gap. And if we do the toggle free mode, I'll tell you what, we could get away with that, can we? Oh, that'll do for me. I'm not messing around anymore. That's still costing us €240 to do that. Yeah. Well, that would keep them in, wouldn't it? I mean, to be fair, they could probably get out of there, so I'm not worried about that. But that'll do. And we've got a bit of firewood for the winter, as it's coming up to winter soon. Right, I am very happy with that. Let's have a quick look. And like I say, I'm going to try and do something with this grass. It's a bit silly that it's like that. I mean, I know we painted, or I painted that over, which is technically that, but putting the pasture down, this is all part of the pasture. You'd think that grass would come out up to those troughs, but it is what it is. Okay, right, we are done there, which is good. Now, I think what we'll do, I'm not sure how long this episode will be, because I wanted to get one out, but I'm actually having to go out a bit later, so like I say, I want to get an episode out for you guys, because it's been a little while. What shall we... I'll tell you what, we'll go this pasture first, and hopefully the ducklings and the little goats can have a little chat with each other. So we will... Yeah, we're going to go for goats, I think, first. So we will... Let's put one... I don't think it really matters, does it? But we'll put one male in there. There we go. So we should have some... well, a ram, eventually. And then young goats, females. Oh, that holds 500, doesn't it? So 60 is 6 grand. Now I know we could probably hire a transport trailer, but I think for now we'll just do this. And I think we probably will. So 61. That male goat's gonna have a time of his life in there, isn't he? That's another 6 grand. That's going to take us down to... I How long are they going to take? They're 5 months, 8 months. It's going to be some time, isn't it? Yeah, we'll leave it at that for a moment. Look at them. Hello. Hello. I don't think we're going to be able to tell which one the ram is yet, but we will do eventually. Oh, yes, hello. We need to get you some feed, don't we? Fear not, we do have some bowels. We don't have to give them water, which is quite surprising because we are in a pasture. But let's grab the telehandler. We'll grab some grass bales. I'm hoping it takes bales. That is actually something I didn't even check, but we will do that. That's the sun shining through. I thought that was something a bit almost like weeds. Right. This has been left in an awkward spot. Let's just try. I don't know if that's in the right configuration, to be fair. No, it's not. Ooh. Wall there, and wall there. There we go, 3 bales. So these are 7.5. No, these are only 3.5, I think, 1,000 litres. We'll see how far these go though, if we can get there safely. Plonk them down there. Oh look, they know what's coming, look. There we go. Come get some. Look at them. Ah, cuties. Right. Oh wow, that's not even touched the sides really. So we will probably grab all of those bales and put them in there. We've got plenty of grass, we know that. So it's not like we need to panic. Now I am thinking, would it be wise to invest in a wheel loader? What am I talking about? A loading wagon. There we go. Oh, what is happening there? We will get those. I'm still getting used to those control buttons actually. Yeah, a loading wagon to pick up the grass, because I'm only going to do grass for goats and sheep just because it's easier. So I've got a couple of cheap loading wagons downloaded anyway, so I'm just thinking that could be an option. And obviously we're still needing to suss out the God, get me words out in a minute, the silo situation. So I think we will get rid of that one. I did and ah about keeping it, but I think if we just get a multi-fruit one, it's going to be more beneficial for us, because then we could wood chip all those trees over there and not have to worry about where we're going to put them. I know we could just wait to wood chip them at the right time, which I believe will be winter. I'll double check in a second. In fact, I'll do that now before I forget. I'm pretty sure it'll be, yeah, January-ish. And we're not too far away from there, but it just means that we could start clearing that area and then actually see how much that area opens up after we've got rid of those trees. I'm thinking it's going to be pretty impressive, and it may change my mind on a couple of things that I've got planned. So I think we should probably go down that route. They're going to take all of them, aren't they? And we'll grab the last one. So another set of animals on the farm. They are baby ones, we know that. That's what I wanted to start off with. I'm not too sure about the cows though, because I think we're going to be waiting a long time before the cows reproduce. So I am thinking about grabbing some adult ones, but we will see. And if we do end up having 2 cow pastures or barns, whatever we have, we can move the young ones out of there into a new one. And then we've got milk. We should be getting milk from the goats and also the cows as well. And we can give the little calves that to eat, drink even, whatever, you know what I mean. Right, what has that done? That's a bit better. We're into the orange, so that's probably looking like it's going to hold 100,000 litres or round about that figure. But we do have goats. Awesome. And how's our little ducklings doing? Oh, he's having a little rest already. There they are. Brilliant. So I think we'll leave it there for that episode, guys. So again, I'm not sure how long that's going to be, but like I say, I wanted to get an episode out for you. But I hope you have all enjoyed it. If you have, please smash that like button. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. That would be fantastic. And don't forget to smash the bell so you don't miss any future videos of mine. I've been Farm Sim Snowy. Stay frosty.